Hello everybody, this is the Green Talents coming at you with a different video, different than most. This one's very different than any other video that I probably have done. This is another video that what I just say, I can say time and time and time again, different video, and I got a couple of packages right here. Right here. This one came this week, and this one came this week as well. This actually came Saturday. This one came like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. So without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and open up both of these packages because they're very nice size. As you can see, this one ultra thin, and this no jerseys, and in here is no jerseys. So I have a couple more packages coming pretty soon in the mail, and I'm hoping that I can make videos on those. If not, I will probably open them and display them on Facebook and let everybody know what I have, like I always do. Some I've been doing for the past 3 or 4 years now, and I've been proud of doing it. I've been getting a lot of good compliments on the things that I have bought, and it makes me feel good to know that I can actually do something like this, and people out there in social media actually enjoy what I do. And I have a whole bunch of videos on my YouTube channel that is dedicated to unboxing and unpackaging and other items that I normally do, like putting in soap in my phone and watches and stuff and water and all of that, and New Jerseys, comic books, such and such. It's just been a proud joy to actually do these, and people like my videos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting better and better at these videos. Getting better. Got a long way to go. Like I said, I've been doing video for the past 5 years. I won't say it's going on 5 years now. Maybe a little less than that, not exactly sure, but I may be overdoing it just so big and forth the years goes by. But I know it's been a long time. Been more than 3 years. I'll put it like that. 3 years or more. So I just wanted to go and get that out of the way before I open up these packages, and so you all can see what I got and what I always purchase online. You know, they always say when you buy something online, sometimes it's not safe, and it's safe, and well, it's not safe for that matter, but it depends on where you get your stuff from, because sometimes you got scams out there that'll scam you for what, scam your money or scam anything that you have of value, and take your livelihood from it. So I've just been a pretty good Georgia character when it comes to that. I think I've been scammed twice in the lifetime. I think I purchased the jersey, and the jersey never came back. It wound up someone actually, I got a package, but it was a necklace, a little thin, ultra real thin necklace that was sent to me, and I never sent for no nigga. I sent for a jersey. So I never got my jersey. So I got scammed out of $25 for a jersey. You know, so you can imagine how upsetting that could be. Even though it ain't much money, I was definitely upset. And so I should have known that it was a scam, but I didn't. So I just got suckered. That's the first time. Then the second time, I sent some money to a company, and I never got my money back because I come to find out that was some scams. I lost money in that, so got scammed twice. So fool me once, fool me twice, third time, I'm an idiot. So not an idiot for the third straight time. So I've been happy and been proud of the people. You know, sometimes you do things and you get better and get better. So that's what happened to me. So got scammed twice, and the third time, and then got scammed no more, and won't get scammed again. So just want to get all that out there. But anyway, without any further ado, then go ahead and open up these packages because I'm dying, anxious to get them opened. And like I said, I had them one since Wednesday the 3rd, and then one came to me yesterday. So then we're into a new week. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first pack, which is this one here. This here came first. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. As you can see, it's a priority mail there. Not exactly sure what's inside there, but I got some idea. Kind of thick and solid, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. And thank God I don't have to use this one, my lucky blade, for the time being, because this is a paper envelope, so it should be easy to remove the little strap to open your package up and see what's inside. So let me go ahead and do this right quick. If I can find it. All right. So, like I said, I'm just glad I ain't been a victim of no more scams. So, you know, you can be a sucker first time, and the second time, but the third time can get you. If you're a fool, you'll be a fool if the third time get you. But the first, second time, you should be okay. Because you never want to be a victim anymore going further than that. So, it's in, and nothing else is in here. As you can see, there's an empty envelope. Only thing came in with the brown package right here. And, hold on just a minute. Hold on, I'm doing something quick. So I had to take care of that for the time being. Sorry for the interruption or inconvenience. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up right quick. And I do need my knife for this one for sure because they taped all the way around. As you see the tape there, and tape right there. Okay, there we go. I always can trust in my lucky blade that I've had for many, many years. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. And then that, as you can see, put it to the side right quick. Oh my, it's wrapped up in some paper, some little ultra thin bubble wrap there. Okay, it's surrounded here. Okay, hold on, let me open this up right quick right here. Okay, hold on right quick there. These folks tape this up pretty good, so they got their reason for doing something like this. I'm not even, you know, proud about that, but I'm good. Okay, here we go. That's one, and one more to remove right here. Okay, all right, here we go. Got some little movement. And this right here is the invoice. That's at the side. All right, look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm done and completely blown out of the way right quick. These are a couple of comic books that I've ordered, and I'm glad they came to me at the very time and moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I got 1, 2, 3, I got 4 comic books here, and this right here is the Red Sonja, the superheroes. This is a variant cover, and the #1 issue, and this is the let me see, hold on just a minute. This is the Dynamite issue, and the artist is Dan Arnett, Jonathan Lew, Andrew Dalehouse, and Hassan Osman El Ahu. That's his name. As you can see, beautiful artwork right there. Very beautiful. I like that. And they put it in a plastic container right here. That way it holds the comic in good condition. Keep it from being bent. That's why it's so thick as it is. So you can't bend it. It's thick plastic there. So you really can't bend this issue because it's for the fact that it's in good protective covering. This is the only one that actually protective covering. So it's a reason why they like that. So let me see if I can get it out of here real quick so I can get a better look of it. See there, it empty there, the glass there. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. And see, this is actually a variant cover, as you can see. Red Sonja, the superpowers. That's Red Sonja here, and it's supposed to be Shazam right there. And that's another actor there, another superhero. I'm not exactly sure who that is. It don't say. I'm thinking that one. I think that's Wonder Woman. I won't say that's Wonder Woman. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that Shazam because of the fact that it has a thunder thunder thing on the check there. So it's Shazam. That I do know. So this is actually an awesome comic. Like I said, it is a variant issue, and normally some people open variant issue, but they're not really actually meant to be open. They meant to stay in the container that they are, in the plastic and cardboard container that keeps it in good condition, keep it from being bent and stuff of that nature. I put it back up in here because, like I said, it's protected. So put that back in there right quick. Hold on, get that. There we go. Get in there, you. Get in there. Okay. All right. There we go. Perfect. And then, like I said, this is the Sonya issue, and these are my other 3 issues right here that I have. This here is the Wonder Woman issue, feature stakes. This is actually another variant issue, but not as important as this one here. This here cost the most money because of the fact that it's different than all the other issues. You know what I'm saying? And this is a variant issue. This is #1, and drawn by Jones and Belair. That's the artist and the writer of this particular comic here. Like I said, this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And then got the other issue. This one here, probably my favorite issue here. This actually, if you guys have went to the movie to see Wonder Woman 84, these are actually 2 issues of it right here. So that one here is Wonder Woman issue. This is actually featured stakes as well. So we don't talk the featured stake there. This is Wonder Woman in the original costume with the American flag as a parachute, and the art is drawn by, let me see if I can get it right quick there, Louis Eason, Timus Hamner, D.E. Lendro, Eltez, Martin, and Louise. Those are your writers and your inkers, and your artists. Those people are right there. So, like I said, this DC Comics are actually getting better and better as far as variant covers, because this is actually a beautiful issue. Like I said, it's actually $6.99. That's the price, but variant issues now cost more money than normal. And like I said, this one here is Wonder Woman. That's variant issue. That's the 3 issues right here of Wonder Woman feature stakes, and this is the last and final one right here. So that was also Wonder Woman in the original issue, original costume. And as you can see behind, is another costume that she wears in the movie. I won't say these are by the same people, I believe. No, it's not. By Riley, Thomas, Jenkins, Darrington, Kumar, Fernandez, Herbert, Bavilion, Belair, and Estes. Okay, Belair and Estes are the 2 ones that I mentioned to you already. The other 6 guys that I mentioned are brand new. So, Wonder Woman 84, where it says there. And this also, it is actually, let me see, this one here is $6.99. This here is $8.99. So, in different covers, but this is feature stakes, the next Batman one right here. And this one here is the feature stakes Superman of Metropolis. So, those are your 4 feature issues for these 3, Wonder Woman right there, including the Red Sun issue, which is what I love the most, because like I said, it's a different one, and it's the Dynamite issue, and it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I will take it out the pack, but I'm not going to, because that could ruin the value of the issue itself, so I'm not going to do that. So let me put this back in its original wrapping. Hold on just a minute. Right, put this. Okay, let's get this right. Okay, let me fold it back right quick. So I'm folding it back, putting the excuse me for that interruption, but I'm putting all the tape back on the issue itself, so it'll keep them in good boundaries, so they won't slide and fall out where they are. And I just one big comic book fan, and I've always had. I got a box, got one, two, three. I got 4 boxes over there of comic books. Last week or so, I had to go inside of an old comic book box because the other comic book box got damaged, wet many years ago. So some of the comic books in there were damaged real bad. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw quite a bit of them away, and the ones that wasn't damaged are the ones that I'm glad that didn't get badly damaged. But it got damaged enough where I had to throw a whole bunch of them away. So, all right, now let's put this one here back inside its original container. All right, as you can see, magnificent, magnificent, magnificent. Put this back in here, back in the original packaging, and then, and after this is complete, all right. And then now there is one left. Now, let me go ahead and open this one here up as well. I'm gonna figure out where the opening is. I think it's right here. The knife is needed once again to cut here on the side here. These folks did a pretty good job of taping up these boxes, making sure that none of them don't come out or move around while it's being shipped. So that's good, and that protects the comic book or protects the merchandise that's being shipped out. And this one here is quite heavy, so I'm quite sure it's probably good amount of comic books up in here as well. And 2 of them in here I'm dying to get out. I'm dying to get. Take a little time because, like I said, this box is taped up real good and sealed and blue sealed. So there we go. Oh yeah, let that bad boy open. Whew. All right, now got a little view. There's a couple of packages right there in there right quick. Get these out. Oh yeah, I forgot. They are definitely got that bubble, that these little peanuts that's in there. Okay, there's more peanuts on the floor, but I'll get them in a few minutes. All right, here we go. Let me get with these first, because these are the first ones that I got my hand on, so I'm going to open these up. These are taped up pretty well as well. Let's see, right here. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. Now a little bit of unraveling. Okay. There. These here, look at that. They, like I said, they conceal this pretty well. Pretty well concealed. All right. Ooh-wee. Awesome. Quite a bit of them, when you say. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. They don't send me more company than I expected. Because these are the ones that I really send for here. This is the Grendel series. Oh my goodness. See y'all, I'm actually a big fan of Grendel. Grendel is actually Dark Horse Comics. To those who are not familiar with Dark Horse Comics is a company, well, they ain't new. They not new anymore, but back in the early, now say about 94, 95, Dark Horse came into effect. And they started making comics, and they started drawing a lot of artists from different comic book companies, Marvel, DC, etc., etc. And they draw those artists and writers and brought them to Dark Horse Comics. And see, Dark Horse Comics, they're not like Marvel. Marvel Comics they once they put you under a contract. Well, I'm not exactly how it is now, but back in the day, Jack Kirby had a issue or two with Marvel Comics. And everybody know that Jack Kirby, the king of comics, this guy is the originator of comic book characters. He done drawn characters for Marvel. He draw 8% of Marvel characters, and he drew like 35-40% of DC comics characters as well, along with other comic book come way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But DC and Marvel were your top comic book companies. They were then, they are now. But Jack Kirby had issues with him. See, Jack Kirby, when he signed a contract with Marvel coming back in the day, Marvel kind of owned every character he created. And he felt that he didn't get paid for every character. So he had beef with them. And so when he had beef with them, he left and went to DC. And from DC, treated him with a little bit more respect. But I think he had issues with DC as well, so he left them. And he was going back and forward for Marvel and DC and other comic book companies across the country at that time, and did extraordinarily well. So he's the king of comics. Everybody knows that. But anyways, I was saying about Dark Horse and Image Comics, that they allow you the freedom to draw your own characters. When you draw your own characters, if you leave that company, the company do not own your character. You own your copyright to your own character, but now if you want to sell your copyright to that character, then you have that right. Marvel and DC don't allow that. Once you draw those characters, the characters are theirs. You either draw their character that's already on their companies, or if you create a character, they take ownership of it. They don't give you the copyrights. So that's how Marvel and DC have been over the years, and I think they still are now. So that's why DC and Marvel always have different comic books, artists and writers. But over the years have came, you have characters like Jim Lee, Jay Lee, Todd McFarlane, all these characters that that once on Marvel or DC, they now and then go back to those companies and draw some of their characters, but it's kind of like a 1 month contract thing, such and such. I'm not exactly how the contract work at these companies, but you do that for a little while, it can come and then you leave and go somewhere else. So it's kind of like the freelancing, if you will. So these characters, Marvel got a lot of comic book artists and writers that ain't freelance, but the ones that been in the game for a long time are freelancers, so they can go wherever they want to go without being under someone else's rule and draw characters with that company, and they leave, they go somewhere else. So they travel and they freelance. So that's how that goes with as far as artists and writers of comic books. If you don't know that, you know that now. Like I said, I've been collecting comics for years, and I read things, I hear things, and that's how I translate the information that I know to you guys, so you guys understand what's going on as far as artists, writers, illustrators, and all that bull. So anyway, like I said, I'm a big fan of Grendel, and this is actually it's 7 issues, probably 8 issues, but I only got 7 of them. This is Grendel number 1. See, number one of 8, Grendel, and this is Grendel number 2, Behold the Devil by Matt Wagner. Now Matt Wagner is another artist that has been around for a long time, and I won't say he was at one point an artist of Marvel and DC at the time. So Matt Wagner is a well-known artist. So that's Behold the Devil, and this right here is the entire series is called Behold the Devil, but and yet the Grendel series has number 1, number 2, number 3. I was down to get these issues because I'm a big fan of Grendel, and these I'm going to read. This is Behold the Devil number 3 of 8 right there, and this is number 4, and this issue is gorgeous. It's red and blue. If y'all don't know who Grendel is actually a ninja. He's a ninja. One of the better ninjas created by Dark Horse. And this one here is Behold the Devil number 5. 5 there. There's number 6 here, Behold the Devil. Number 6 right there, 6 of 8. And this right here is 7 of 8. So I don't have the 8 issue, but I'm happy to get these 7 issues, 7 to 8 issues of Grendel. I'm a big fan of Grendel, and I got some reading to do. Now to the other stash that came with it. They sent me a few more extra comics here that I probably didn't. I don't think I ordered. Oh, you know what? Actually, I did. Cause this is actually the Petrie number 1. The Petrie. To those who don't know who the Petrie is actually a DC character. This guy. Let me see. Let me try to explain this. The Petrie is, he's kind of like a god in what he is. He's a god in the sense of speaking, and he's one of the most underrated heroes in the DC universe. And I've always been a big fan of the Petrie because of the colors, green and white, and then them only colors. As you can see right there, he's in the universe. As you can see, he's surrounded by he's in the universe with the globe that he's grasping in the middle of his chest and with his hands up right there. So this is, and then it said the ghostly guardian returns to Earth for vengeance. He's actually a god, and I'm a big fan of the Petrie. Always have been a big fan of the Petrie. I'm surprised that DC have never decided to make up a TV series or a movie on him. And the artwork is by Moench and Colin. Moench and Colin. Those are your old school artists and writers right there. And then right here I have X-Men Prime number 1. To those who are familiar with X-Men, X-Men is one of the greatest Marvel superhero series ever. There have been many cartoons on the X-Men, and the last one, I think, last X-Men TV series came out like in the early 2000s. But I'm a big fan of the 90s X-Men series. It's when it goes da 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 da. If you remember that song, you remember the old school X-Men early to late 90s TV series that lasted about 4 or 5 years on the air. That TV series you come on every Sunday morning, and that's why I'm a big fan of X-Men way before the cartoon and now. And right here is X-Men Blue, number 1 right there. That's a beautiful issue. Now these X-Men issues I didn't order. They gave me these issues here for free because I ordered the Grendel series and I ordered something else, but I'm gonna show you guys later on in the video. I want to order the Petrie and the Grendel series. That's what I ordered. So these issues they give me here are some free issues here, and I love it. See, one thing about good old comics, they give you, if you order something over, something over $80 or more, they give you free comics. They give you 1 issue, 1 free comics or more. But you see, I got more this time. This is X-Men Blue, kind of like this. Well, this one here is X-Men Red and Blue. So red and blue kind of go together, I believe. And that's Prime. And this one here is Astonishing X-Men 1. Now, these issues, like I said, they're all different from what I'm seeing. Let me see. Hold on. Digital content. Let me see. This one here is number 1 as well. All these number 1 issues. All these number 1. Nice. And nice. All these number 1 issues. But I'm a big fan. Like I said, I love the Petrie. So, now, without any further ado, let's get to the main event of this comic book video that I'm creating for you guys at this moment. Alright. Okay. The Petrie issue costs $8, but it actually costs more than that. But I'm happy with them anyway. So, alright. I'm gonna put off to the side and then get to the main event, which is in here. And I already know what these are. So, All right, there we go. All right. Oh my. I forgot I ordered these. I'm glad I got them both. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you a couple of slabs. Get over that right quick. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you, oh, another freak come. Look at that. They gave me the Flash. Oh my God, the Flash. That's beautiful. This is the Flash number 4, the fastest man alive. This is actually awesome. By is it Bilson, DeMio, Lashley. I know who Lashley is. Lashley's pretty good artist. Matter of fact, that's his artwork. And Wong. This is Lashley's artwork right here. This is actually a beautiful comment. This is number 4. I can't believe they actually sent me another comment. So that's my goodness, eh? Ooh wee! Look at that magnificent artwork. Nice artwork there. That's beautiful. That is nice. And here we go. This is actually the collab that I've been wanting to show you. This is one of them. This is Adventure Comics, and it says here the Petri Returns. I just showed you guys the Petri a minute ago. It's actually Petri Returns. This is actually the Action Comics. It's actually a collab, as you can see, and it's 6.5. That's the rating for the comic book, which means it's a very high standard comic book, and it costs quite a bit of money. No joke. Very expensive. I'm not even gonna even. I wore it normally on my last video that I made with a collab. I told y'all how much money I paid on this one, but I'm gonna stop. One thing about me, I'm gonna stop mentioning prices of what I paid on slabs. I'm gonna stop it. You know what I'm saying? I think I remember it. But anyway, 6.5 is the rate. It's the rating for it, and there is your CGC right there, and as you see the back of it, you can tell it's old because see it's kind of brown in a sense, but it's not really actually brown. Wow, this is my second slab. This is actually a beautiful issue. Now, see, thing is, like I said before, in my last video that I made with slabs, you can't open these up because they are completely air sealed. So once these comic books are opened, if it's cracked or open in any form or fashion, it could ruin the comic. And this is actually the real deal. Action comic, ladies and gentlemen. That is so beautiful. It's the Petri. This is actually one of a kind. It's actually number 432. 20 cents. Now, if you guys remember, back then, 20 cent comics were back in the late 60s. You know what I'm saying? And over in the 70s, you had 25 cent, 30 cent, all the way up to about 50 cent comics in the 70s. When the 80s came to be, you had 70, 65, 75, on up to $1 in the 90s. I'm sorry. Let me reiterate that. In the 80s, you had the 60, 65, 70, and 75 cent comics in the 80s. The 90s came, you had 85 cent up to $1. And now comic books now cost between $3 or $4. No matter how thin it is. If it's thin like this right here, you will pay $3 or $4 now for that kind of comic. Comics have gone over years. You know what I'm saying? But man, I am so thrilled. I got this here, this slab here. This is beautiful. The Petri Returns, Action Comics. I'm sorry, not Action Comics, Adventure Comics. Wow. Approved by the Comic Code right there. And wow, I am stunned that I got me a 6.5 rating comic book. So this actually, like I said, it's expensive. I'm not going to tell the price of it because I wouldn't want to know, because it got into a point now where I do not tell price of comic books anymore. If you feel to guess, by all means, go ahead and guess. All right, one more to show, and then that'll be the end of this video. last but not least, now this one is the one that I wanted from day one. And my mission is to get about 10 slabs. Once I get 10 slabs, I'm done. And this one here, they sent me another comic book in here. This is actually The Invaders in the Marvel Universe, July #2. See that one that says the Marvel Universe, July #2. It has Captain America on it, the Submariner. That's either Human Torch or that Toro. I want to say Toro. I think that's Toro. If you guys remember, Toro was the first Human Torch before Human Torch. So, artist is Stern, Epting, and Williamson. Marvel Comics, direct edition. So you guys remember back in the day, direct edition used to be on the comic book, direct edition. So it's actually a pretty good comic. And for it to be direct edition, I think that to be a late, man, not late, but probably early 2000s. Now hold on, 1998. 1998. Wow. Okay. 199. Yeah. 98. Well, yeah. Like I said, comic books in the 90s, they got some 75 on up to me, some 65 on down to over $1 or more. So that's one of them. And this is the one that I've been waiting for to get my hands on. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the Dazzler. Yes, the Dazzler #1. The #1 issue. See #1 up there. And if you see the price is 50 cents. Remember I was telling y'all that in the 70s you had comic books that was 45 cents on up to 60 cents. And this is 50 cent comic, and after rating is 8.5. So the higher it is, the higher the rating, the higher you're gonna pay for it. And once again, the CGC holographic label there, Marvel Comic Group. And there's their comic code right there. As at the DC one, so this is part of the comic code. This is Dazzler. To those who know who Dazzler is, see that's #1. To those, see Dazzler is a superhuman mutant. She has the ability to she has the ability, she has the flashlight ability. What I mean is by flashlight, I mean she has the ability to blind you with light, and that's her mutant abilities. And she sparkles when she does it, so it kind of like she has to generate that kind of energy to blind you with it. And also, if used right, she also used that light to shoot laser beams. And in this comic alone that I remember, when she was being discovered, she used a disco crystal ball that was in the disco. She used that disco crystal ball as her main source of power, and she was able to flash some light at the disco ball, and the disco ball shot out a whole variety of rays of colors, of rainbow colors, and it blinded everybody in the place, including the bad guys who were trying to hurt her or harm somebody at that time. That's how bad this girl Powers is. And Dazzler is one of the greatest female heroes of all time. She's also underrated, and she's also appeared in X-Men issue because she is an X-Men. As you can see, it has Spider-Man right there on it, and it has the Iron Man. I forgot the boy name. The one who has the ability to disappear. I forgot his name, but he's a mutant too. And then right here is the Valkyrie. I think that's Valkyrie, I believe. I could be wrong for who that is, but all I know this is a very expensive comic. As you can see on the back, if you remember, 132 Roman soldiers. Those are actually toys with the 298 tag on it, and there's your label that you can cut out and send to and get that little thing. That was back in the day right there when people used to buy comic books like this here. They always have something on the back that you can carve out so it won't interfere with the paper on the inside of the comic. And now some of the comic books also had commercials where you had no choice but to cut the label out and send it along with the cutting on the comic book inside the pages. That ruined the value of any comic book that you have. Now, if you got something like this on the back, I will strongly advise you not to cut it out because that could ruin the value of the comic book, such and such. But if it's in good shape all the way around, despite the cutout, you still might be able to get a little money for it. But overall, I am completely, I like every page, every comic book that I display to you on this 40 some minute video. I didn't think it would go this long, but I kind of figured that it would. So some of you guys probably ain't gonna stand to look at this video because it's so long. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video on a high note by showing you guys both my slabs that my pride possession slabs. This is your boy, the Green Talons, coming at you guys with another video. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, it's long. I mean, I didn't think it would go this long, but it did. I expect one of the videos to go at least 20 minutes long, but it gone 20 minutes more than what I wanted to. But anyway, this is your boy, the Green Talons, coming at you guys with a video about my comic books. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Press that bell on top, and most importantly, let me know what you think about the video itself. And because I need as many subscribers as I can. If I get 100, that'll be wonderful. But I don't think I'm gonna reach it no time soon. But I hope that it does. So I'm ending the video on a high note. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace, one love.